Steelhead have probably been on my bucket list for a number of years now. So finally, my first visit to British Columbia to fish for steelhead. We're on the Sustut River, which is a tributary of the Suskeena system, and we're fishing at Suskeena Lodge. The remarkable thing about fishing this river is it's total wilderness. There's no manicured banks or anything like that, and we get about by Jetboat. So we meet the guides every morning, and from there they will take us up and down the river on the various different beats, taking us through all the pools. It's really nice. They can talk us through the pools as we're motoring up the river and talk us through how we're going to fish it. Fish aren't put off by the jet boats coming up and down the river. We've drifted over fish and spotted them from the boats, and then we've got in and fished over them and caught them. You get to see the depth, the boulders, the structure, where those deep holes are. For me, it's a really interesting way of learning the river quite quickly, because you get to see the contours of the bottom. Lucky. I was lucky.
The reason why people are so addicted to the Sustut is we're fortunate enough to have the small system, big wild fish scenario here, and that keeps a lot of people coming back.
Yeah, let him run. Yeah, let him run. Yeah. Nice. Hey! Woo! Steelhead, woohoo! So we're here in October, the water's really quite cold. We've been fishing a mix of tactics, from mainly sink tips with hobo spays, traditional kind of intruder patterns. But about halfway through the week, actually we started figuring out a lot of these fish are sitting in really, really softer water. So we started setting up the single-handed rod as well, so we could fish those smaller seams, that slightly softer water, and keep that fly moving in a little bit more. And we've had success doing all. From casting the double-handers as far as we can to fishing the little single-hander. We've even tried a dry fly while we're out here.
Doesn't get better than that, does And there's a lot of rivers I imagine where you could catch lots more steelhead, but here there's a chance of a really big one each week.
Yeah, your chances at a 20-pound plus fish are quite good here, and also to get one on a dry fly is very likely.
So we just spent an afternoon committing to the dry fly, and I've had my first steelhead on a dry on one of the coldest days of the year, so that's
Yeah.
spectacular.
Yeah, hardly above freezing, late October, and yeah, they're still willing to come up.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, thank you for giving me the confidence.
You're welcome.
That's absolutely awesome.
Right on, congrats.
For me, it's the wildness of this river. In today's day and age, there's not many rivers where you have the entire system basically to yourself. It's got a raw feeling. I mean, we've literally got nothing around us, and obviously the fishing is incredible and we get big fish, but there's plenty of rivers that you can get lots of fish and big fish. This river has that special uniqueness of just being out in the wild with no other people, and that today isn't so common.